I am back. A little more happier video than the last time I was on, and that is still an ongoing. That hasn't changed. I'm going to deal with those feelings in a better manner. Haven't been using my thought process like I should, as much as I want to blame the other person. I can't. I can't blame this other person. I try. In my mind, I try. I argue with it. It makes me feel good just for a little bit. But when it comes down to it, that little bit starts to shrink. You're like this because, oh yeah, now I found a reason for the reason why I was angry and reacted the way I did. Now I have that reason, and you're like this, and you're riding high about it. But really, ultimately, when you start thinking about it and you stop that circle or merry-go-round or whatever you want to call it, you realize in the end, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault for what happened. It's your fault for these things that transpired. There's just no way around it. I mean, there is no way around it. As much as you try. Remember, you're up here. Yeah, I got it. It's not my fault. That's because of this other person. And then you go, wait a second. You go, no, it's not how it is. It's not how life works. They could tell you something you don't like. Your reaction. I mean, yeah, you don't like the news, or you don't like the delivery, or you don't like whatever you don't like about it. I mean, there's tons of things you can sit here and try to justify what you did, what you said, how you acted. And ultimately, it comes down to you. You didn't have to act that way, react that way. I mean, you don't have control over that other person. You got to remember that. I mean, yeah, they may tell you something you don't like, but ultimately, at the end of this, whatever you want to call it, it comes down to you. You didn't have to act the way you did. Look at, So what? You've identified why you've acted that way. It still doesn't give you a reason for being that way. I was a C word. I won't say it because it's just not appropriate for this video, or for any time, actually. And I know all these things. I know all these things. And, I know what the triggers are. But yet, sometimes I'm really good and I'm on my game. And then there's times where I just totally missed the boat altogether. Or the plane or the train, or, it just doesn't stick. And it goes straight to react. I don't like that. I don't want to rant, or I don't know. It's just something about me, the quirk about me. I didn't, I know, I, I know these things about myself, and uh, I know what I need to do to change these things. It's weird. Am I going this way or this way? I have no idea. Oh, hair. Ah! Deflect. I didn't want to do that. Oh, sorry. Oh, shoot. Now what did I do? Oh, crap. Don't try to fix your hair on camera, because I can guarantee you now. Look at it. Oh, jeez. I laugh. It's not a laughing situation. When I'm talking about, it's not a laughing situation. I hope someday it becomes one. I know these things about myself. I wish to change them. I don't know, is wish the right word? I want to change them. I not wish. I want to change these things about me. Can I change these things about me? It's always the question I ask myself. And maybe there's that self-doubt. Maybe when you ask yourself, can I, instead of when will I, or how can I? I mean, I think maybe that's it. Will I change? How can I change, That's the question. How? Therapy was working. I feel that first step, again, is that I need to go talk to my general practitioner, and I need to start there. And like the game goes, you move one step at a time. I'm so used to medical tests. What's the big thing? But I want to tell people, the one thing that will greatly improve me will be physical therapy. Not injecting me with steroid medication, not going in and burning my nerves. I'm on pretty low dosage for my pain medication. Honestly, sometimes I only take it once a day, because one, it doesn't make me feel good. Two, it's just not something I want to depend on, and because it's addicting. I don't even want to number these things. That's just, there's so many reasons why I take as little as I do. And one of the other reasons is why is when I do really need it and I have to take two, it affects me better. It helps me better. I already know what's going to help my overall well-being. Exercising, getting out, and being with people, even though you're not talking to these people, just generally being with them would greatly improve. Is that you, Pesto? Hold on a second. That was weird. Be right back. Come here. Why are you squawking? Oh my gosh. Would you stop that? I know. You grabbed my finger. I'm back. Hi. So this is Pesto. I'm not sure if he's going to be loud or not. I just brought him over here because I'm not sitting him on the white, because I have it all set up to take pictures. But yeah. Physical therapy is by far going to be what I need to go back to. And I need to work on making sure I can get that done. And it's all on me, really. It is. It truly is all on me. So, with that being said, right, Mr. Bister? Right, Pesto? You are such a joy. You are such a joy. You know that? Thank you. I love you. Blue Crown Collier. Pesto. Yeah. Hi. So, I have a lot of crow to eat. No pun intended. I do. What else can I say is I do. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was 120 million thousand quadrillion% wrong. And I'm hoping that I could repair, damage control. So, I was wrong. But you know what? The best feeling in the world is knowing you're wrong. I mean, if you don't know you're wrong, how do you move on? How do you grow? How do you help people help you? And I mean, I know why I did it. I'm not going to go into that here. You have to admit you're wrong. And I'm wrong. I'm 99.9% of the time, most likely. I'm right sometimes. So, that being said, I have a lot in the works. I just needed to come on and say that I was wrong. And that I'm hoping that the people that I affected with my behavior will understand. They don't have to forgive me. I'm not asking for forgiveness because I have to earn their trust back. I'm just saying I was wrong is only, a minute part of the healing process. There's a lot more on my part that I have to do to, prove. I got to come to my support team, my family, my kids, Mike, in a different manner. So with that being said, I'm not going to do that. You the one who was crowing. You want attention, don't you? You want to play. You see the camera. Look at, there's another pesto. No? You don't want to go see another pesto? You want to climb up my shoulder? Just on my shoulder. There you go. It's on my shoulder. I can't say how much that these guys have really helped me. Well, I don't want to make this forever because I know how people don't like forever. So, thank you. Look for another video. It's gonna happen.